same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, way up. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage.
Let's go. What's going on? What's going on? It's time for the Bottom Line NBA special.
Running through the money, but the money's long.
Hey.
I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along.
Hey, here we go.
I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might
Man, listen.
Session, do 100 songs.
Here we go.
I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong.
What's that? Way up. We're going way up, baby. Gonna do this thing good. The NBA playoffs, a lot of stuff happening this week. A lot of games happened this week. We're just gonna wrap it up this week and see where we're at. 76ers and Nets just had a great game today. Went down to the wire. Yeah, here we go.
Bro.
Yeah. All right.
Wire, man.
Here we go. Let us know what you think. Talking a little NBA playoffs today. Just NBA today. This is all NBA. We'll turn the chat on, see if somebody wants to jump on and say something. Yeah, so let's just talk about this game right now that just happened. 76ers and the Nets. The Nets win at the end of the game. James Harden gets booted out of the game. The 76ers still pull it out. Maxey had a great game, filling in basically. There was miscommunication at the end of the game. Basically lost it for them. Embiid had a great block at the end of the game. Man, anything about this game? I mean, the series is basically over, 3-0. Your thoughts on this game?
When we look at the numbers for the night, man, I mean, Maxey, or what's his name? Bridges had what, 26 points. You look at Maxey, 10 for 7, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. I mean,
Bridges had a good game too. It was a good game. It was close, back and forth. Dinwiddie had a good game.
Right.
Yeah, Cam Johnson probably could have brought a little more. I was surprised he only had 17, but
he went 6 from 12. 6 from 12.
He had a little bit of an off game. I mean, Cam Johnson can bring it sometimes. A lot of times he can bring it. So
yeah,
he's like it's either him or Bridges that kind of bring the scoring. So what's up?
Hold on. Lakers fan?
Is that Elias or is that Les? That's probably Elias. Lake Show. He always says Lake Show.
I think it's Elias, man. I gotta go and look
that's
in the chat.
That's my son-in-law. Yeah, go look and see. That's cool. No, that's good. Lakers weren't so good. The Lake Show lost, so they weren't so Lake Showish for last year. They kind of lost it the last game, but they should have won that game, to be honest. Really,
yeah,
if
man.
you think about it, if you think about it, they should have lost that game. I see who it is. I'm trying to put it on. Here.
It's Elias, right?
Yeah, it's Elias. Yeah. Lake Show was not lakeable. Was unlikable. Anyway. Yeah, so let's talk about the games tomorrow. Just because it's game 3, and we don't want to rehash all the first 2 games of everything. It'd be going too far back, but let's go back. Let's go to some easy ones. Celtics and the Hawks tomorrow at 6. Boston leads at 2-0. Do you see any chance the Hawks take a game, or is this a sweep?
And the Hawks, man, I mean, a lot is Trey Young. I mean,
right.
43% from the field goal, at least
right.
26. You know, he's
right.
done his thing with assists, you know, rebounds and all that stuff like that. I don't. Atlanta Hawks doing anything, man. I think it's gonna. They're gonna
they're gonna get swept.
Brooms out, man.
Just bring the brooms
Atlanta
out.
Hawks
They're
will
gonna
be
get
going.
swept.
The Atlanta Hawks will be going home Sunday night, bro.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you say early exit for the Hawks? Wow.
They'll be going home Sunday.
I think they can get one in Atlanta. I think they can get one in Atlanta. I see a gentleman's sweep 4-1 for the Hawks.
Okay.
But it's pretty much over. I don't know that the Hawks got enough in the tank, enough around them to really make this a series. I mean, to make this a series, they have to win both their games at home, which I don't know if they have enough. Trey Young has played well, but it's been like, who else?
But you need more. You need more than Trey Young. You need Clint Capella to step up to the plate.
Yeah, you need Murray you need Murray to DeJounte Murray to step it up a little bit. And he actually has played well, but it's just like you need a little more role play, and then you need Trey Young to really just come in and just be 30, 35 point Trey Young. You know what I'm saying? And I think he can do that one game at home, but I don't know if he can do both. I could see the Hawks winning game 3 and then losing game 4, and then they get closed out in game 5 to Boston and get closed out. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I can see them pick off that first game. But you never know. Once they pick off that first game. Yeah, that's true.
Elias made a good point. Said if Trey Young cut the turnovers
you got to cut the turnovers out for sure.
They do some damage, So I agree. I agree exactly what he's saying. So when I go back and win tomorrow, they'll lose Sunday, or they may lose tomorrow, win Sunday, but for the Hawks.
I think if they're gonna win a game, this is the game they win, because if they lose today, I feel like they're gonna lose game 4. I mean, they're just gonna kind of get the will to win out of them. Down 3-0. No one's ever come back from something like that. I feel like if the Hawks go 2-1, this is the game they want to win, because they don't want to go down 0-3, right? So this is the game they really try to put it all together. And I think this is the game. If they're gonna win a game, it'll be this game. If they don't win this game, they're gonna get swept. It'll be over Sunday. Yeah.
When we go, I tell you, we'll wait.
Okay.
If anybody gets swept, I'll bring my broom out, and I'll wave my
bring the broom out. Bring the broom. Yeah. All right. Anybody gets swept. All right. So then tomorrow also is the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves down 2-0. They played well last game, but they couldn't quite pull it out. Do you see the Timberwolves trying to tie this up at home? Can they win both games or one game? I don't think they would get swept. I don't feel like I have a better feeling about.
When I look at the Timberwolves, man, they've been great right now. Is what Anthony Edwards, man.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. Yeah,
stuff like that. I do foresee.
Karl Anthony Towns though needs to bring it next game though.
Karl Anthony Towns,
yeah,
win tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I like the Timberwolves tomorrow night at home.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Timberwolves as well. I think they'll win one game. I wouldn't be surprised if they won both of them. But I feel like the Nuggets can pull one out there. The Nuggets look really good. I mean, this is the Nuggets team that we've been wanting to see for a while, since the bubble. I mean, you look at the fact that the game that Jamal Murray had the last game, he had a great game. 41 points or something like that the last game.
Jamal Murray, 41.
Yeah, Jamal Murray. Yeah, they had a great game last game, and 40 points. Of course, Anthony Edwards had 41
from the field goal.
Yeah, but and then the Joker does what the Joker does. I mean, he had a good game. I mean, it wasn't like, He basically had a typical game. I think he had 26 points.
Scored 27 points. Joker scored 27.
And then he had nine rebounds, 9 assists. I'm just saying. I mean, that
from 19.
They had.
He was 10 for 19 from the field goal.
Right. So I'm just saying, Joker had. This is what we've been waiting to see from the Nuggets, fully healthy. You remember? What's his name? Michael Porter Jr. was also hurt last year. So basically, Joker's doing it by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this is the Nuggets team we've been waiting to see since the bubble when they were healthy. I think they went to the Western Conference Finals in the bubble. I think this is the team that I think they're going to make it back to the Western Conference Finals. I think I predicted that before. But I think I had them and the Grizzlies when we were talking about it when the playoffs first kicked off.
Ooh.
Now the Grizzlies, that was before John Morant got hurt. I think they need John Morant back because he's kind of their closer, but we'll talk about that in a minute. What about the Cavs and the Knicks coming up tonight as well? Game 3, it's tied up 1-1. It goes back to Madison Square Garden. What do you see in this game? I mean, this is kind of a close, tight game. The 4-5 game is always kind of tight.
Man, so that 4-5 game, they got New York at 1.5 on tomorrow night, man.
Right. What are you thinking?
Julius Randle, he's the backbone of New York.
Right.
Man, listen, man. I'm going with the Knicks at home. I'm going with the Knicks.
You going with the Knicks at home?
Yeah, okay. I'm definitely with the Knicks at home.
I think the Cavs are. I think the Cavs are going to take command, try and take control of this series, and win one on. I think the first one is their best game to win. I think they're going to win the first one to go up 2-1, and then I think the Knicks may be able to tie it up, and then they go back to Cleveland, and then possibly the Cavs take it in 6. But this could go 7. I could see it going 7.
Julius and Brunson. You just said it.
Yeah, Brunson. Yeah, Brunson's played well. But I mean, the Cavaliers, I don't know. They play great defense. They play great defense. Spider Mitchell looks good. Garland looks good. I mean, LeVert even playing well. We just need Mobley to come in and have a few more points. I mean, I think the Cavaliers are slightly better than the Knicks. I just don't think the Knicks have enough juice to make this a series. I think the Cavs will take this in 6. I think they'll take one of the games in New York. I'm gonna say they take this next game coming up, and they go, and then maybe the Knicks come back and they tie it up again. I think this is gonna be a longer series. It's gonna go at least 6, but it could go 7.
Could go 7.
Going 7 and ended up in Cleveland.
And I'll say this, bro. I think this is probably gonna be one of the better series out of all of them.
Right.
You know,
this is going to be a good series, and this is what I thought the Suns and the Clippers might be before Kawhi got hurt. I mean, he's hurt this game. Yeah, let's talk about that next. They play. When do they play? They play today, right?
Play at 10:30.
They play at 10:30. So
it's not on TV. It's not on TV though.
Oh, it's not on TV. They play today though. They don't play today.
Yeah, they play at 10:30 tonight. Suns Clippers play at 10:30 tonight.
Oh, okay.
Golden State playing right now.
Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about those games that are going to go on later on today. Let's talk about the Clippers Suns since we were talking about that. Man, they're going to have to let Westbrook cook a little bit because I mean he's all you got.
Hey, Flo, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
But I think Elias put out some stuff in the chat. In order for the Knicks to win, RJ Barrett needs to step in. He is absolutely right about what he said about RJ Barrett.
Right. RJ
Barrett has been playing subpar. When I look at RJ Barrett and when I look at the box score from the other night, RJ Barrett went 4 from 13, only scored 14 points when they lost to When they lost to
for sure, yeah.
What's the name?
I just think the Cleveland Cavaliers have a better overall team and they play better defense overall. I just don't think that Brunson and Julius are both going to have good games at the same time. One of them is going to have an off game, and that's going to end up losing 1 or 2 more games for them when they don't need it. But as far as the Clippers and the Suns, I mean, this is the game that I thought was going to be the best of the first round. But without Kawhi, I mean, that changes things. You still don't have Paul George. They're saying Paul George may not be back unless they make it to the next round. So without Kawhi, I mean, what do you have? You just have Westbrook. This game. You said you still had the Clippers winning. I don't know how you would have the Clippers winning this game. Who's going to step up besides West? I mean, they're going to need somebody else besides Westbrook. I mean, I don't even know if Westbrook can step up. I mean, he did have a good game a few weeks back where it was just him too, and he scored like 30-something points. But I don't know if he can repeat that and play defense the way he's been playing. To me, Westbrook was the key to this series because he was playing great defense, even though he was having a terrible shooting. He was shooting like 30-something% from the field. It was awful, but he was playing great defense. He had that last play where he blocked Booker and then threw the ball off of him. I mean, Westbrook's been hustling. You're always going to get 100% from Westbrook, no matter what. So that's the best thing about Westbrook. And if he could just, if he could just tone down his shooting and just not shoot bad shots.
So here's what I say.
Right.
About
how do you see them winning? If you said
you listen, man, you need Zubac. Zubac got to step up his game, and Gordon got to step up his game in Westbrook.
I think if
Batum is gonna be who Batum is, but I mean, you got two integral pieces out of the game, man. Like your two big pieces are out.
Right. Yeah, to me, the key to this game, you're going to need all the role players to play well, but I think Terrence Mann is the key to this game. If they win this game, Terrence Mann's going to have to go off. He's had 30-something point games, Terrence Mann, so he can do that, but I don't know if he can. I don't know if the pressure's going to be on him to do it, and I've seen him play, games like that where he puts up 30-something points, but man, I don't know. That's going to be the key. If Terrence Mann can go off and have a 28, 29-point game, I think they can win this game. But that's not a guarantee that Terrence Mann can do that, right? So, so if the Clippers have a chance at this series, they have to win today.
They got to win tonight.
A game without Kawhi and show. But then that puts in question, are the Phoenix Suns for real? If they lose a game, they were already missing Paul George, and now they don't have Kawhi Leonard.
And if they get beat tonight?
And they get beat? I mean, that's horrible for the Suns. What does that say about the Suns? I mean, you should be able to win this game and go up 2-1, even if Kawhi comes back to Game 4 and they lose that game. I mean, you can't lose Game 3 to the Clippers without two of their stars, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, to me, if Clippers can pull it out, I think Terrence Mann will be the key. And maybe Zubac has a good game as well, like a little better than he, maybe close to 20 points, maybe like 10 or 12 rebounds. And then I think that Terrence Mann's going to have like a 27, 28-point game. And then, of course, Westbrook's going to have to show up with around 30 points. I don't know if he can do it.
30 or better.
He's capable, 30, but I don't know. I don't know if he.
Westbrook 30.
He's going to have 30. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But anyway, so that's that. I mean, and then you got the other game that's happening right now. What is it?
Warriors up by 5.
Warriors up by 5 right now?
Yeah.
So the Kings and the Warriors, there's no Draymond Green. He was suspended. Hey, before we go into it, what do you think about, was that suspended? Was that a good suspension? Was that a bad suspension? Was that a warranted suspension for him?
Flo,
let's talk about that step on and that stomp.
Honest, man. I think the step and all this, like he stepped, all that was like, I think it was all premeditated. It was like an act. But at the end of the day, man, when you got a guy that has a track record of getting technical fouls, flagrant fouls, and he's always been into trouble, and then not only that, for them, they suspended him for a reason. When you heckling fans and getting all people in the crowd and all that stuff, if you give me a technical foul and you throw me out or whatever, you just exit. But when you start putting all your emotions and all these things into it, that's when you cause problems. So at the end of the day, I think the suspension
So are you saying that if he doesn't have all the antics at the end when he gets kicked out, they may not
have suspended him? But I mean,
really, so it was more about the whole thing, the stomp and the antics at the end,
and the antics and all that, and then on top of that, you got the commissioner in the building.
Right. So you think Draymond Green egging the crowd on and doing all? You think that took it over the top and that got him the suspension?
And you
ultimately,
causing problems. You already a problem child,
right?
And you bring in problems to the table, but then
right.
when you
right.
I don't think the act of what he did warrants a suspension.
I mean, he did stomp on him. He didn't have to do that. You look at the replay, and people say that Sabonis grabbed his. I don't think he grabbed it. If you look at the replay, he grabbed it, but it wasn't like he pulled on his leg. He kind of like put his hands together and he got his foot a little bit, but it wasn't like nothing egregious. He still got a technical for it, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But as far as Draymond, I mean, he picked his foot up and then he stomped it and then he pushed off his chest and jumped off of him, and it was like, that was too much. Yeah. So I agree that it was a flagrant foul. I don't know if he should have been suspended, though. I think this is a big game. I mean, I don't know how you suspend him. I mean, I guess it's his track record that got him there, but like you said, maybe it was all the antics at the end of the game.
But the thing I like about this series, man.
Yeah.
I like Mike Brown. Mike Brown.
Coach of the year. Shout out to Mike Brown. Got coach of the year.
Coach of the year, Mike Brown.
Deserved.
Listen, man. A lot of people don't give people credit where their credit is due.
Right.
Mike Brown.
First time unanimous coach of the year. First time ever.
Listen, Mike Brown carried the weight of Golden State. Nobody talks about that.
Okay.
Now listen.
Mark, as an assistant there.
Listen, Mark Jackson set the stage. They fired Mark Jackson. Then you bring in Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr wasn't there. It was Mike Brown.
Well, he had some health issues, right? Steve Kerr.
Man, come on. Let's be real.
He had some health issues.
That's a whole nother topic we can talk about.
Well, I mean, he had some health issues. Let's be honest. I mean, we can't say he didn't have it.
I got it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Mike Brown a bad boy, man. And if they are able to beat Golden State and really do some damage, I laud Mike Brown for what he's doing.
Right.
With the Sacramento Kings, bro.
And so what? And then the other thing, what if the Warriors lose this game? Is this the end of Draymond Green with the Warriors?
Man, Draymond, I'm telling you right now, I already told you.
Is this the end of Draymond Green with the Warriors?
Go ahead and
the Lakers.
I promise you.
Oh man,
I'm
sure Elias would like that. You think? I don't know. Does he got anything left in the tank?
So in your mind,
does he have anything left in the tank?
End up at, bro. Honestly.
But he's gonna want a big contract. I feel, the Lakers gonna be able to pay him. That's what I'm saying. Even if he goes to the Lakers, can they pay him the money he may want, or it would be Draymond say, "Hey, I'm willing to take less to play with LeBron." I don't know. I think Draymond's looking for a last payday. He's on his last. I mean, this could be his last big contract that he'll ever get.
But what I'm saying is,
he's in his early 30s.
What team do you think gonna give him a long-term deal?
They're not gonna. They'll probably give him a 3 or 4 year deal. But what I'm saying is, somebody's gonna have to. I don't know who's gonna pay him big money. Maybe the Knicks, someone like that. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know that the Lakers are willing to pay him $20 million a year.
All right, man.
$25 million a year.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
Let's cut to the chase before we get up out of here, bro.
Okay.
Then we'll reconvene Saturday. We'll talk all this other stuff.
Okay.
As of right now,
we got to talk Saturday's game too, though.
Okay. Let's talk Saturday's game, and then I'll ask you that question at the end.
Okay. Don't forget. All right. So who's going to win this game? Kings or Warriors? I think the Kings are going to go up 3-0. But what do you think?
I think Golden State got a little something in the tank. It's going to be a close game.
They have to win. They go down 3-0. No one's ever come back. Tonight, no one's ever come back 3-0. We know that already.
If they lose tonight,
it's over.
Tonight,
they could win game 4, but it's over.
It's over. You go back to Sacramento, it ain't good.
Yeah, they go back to Sacramento down 3-1. Yeah,
3-1. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it ain't good.
So this is a key game for the Warriors. They can pull it off. I think Steph will have to have a big game. I think that Wiggins will have to have a big game. I mean, De'Aaron Fox has been played really well for them, on top of everybody else. I mean, De'Aaron Fox has had a good game, a good series. Sabonis has played well. Werder's played well. And what about shout out to Malik Monk? He's played well this series.
He's been balling, bro.
Yeah, Malik Monk has had a great series so far for the Kings. And light the beam. I mean,
okay, there you go.
Light the beam in Sacramento,
you go
man.
With that.
Man, I'm just saying. I think Sacramento is going to win this game, but maybe the Warriors could pull it out. I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled it out, but I see the Kings going up 3-0 and basically putting the first nail in the coffin.
Put a nail in the coffin.
Yep. All right, so let's go real quick. We'll look at what is it? Saturday's games. We already looked at tomorrow's games. So Saturday, we're looking at Game 4, 76ers. We're saying both that series is over, right? Even if the Nets win.
I tell you what, bro.
Or are they going to sweep them? What are you going to say now?
I'm going to the Dollar Tree tomorrow and buy some brooms. They got dollar brooms, and I'm gonna bring out the brooms. It's over, dog.
Okay. And we're gonna assume that the Suns win and they're gonna be up 2-1. What if Kawhi doesn't come back Saturday? Do the Clippers lose again? And then go down in a whole 3-1?
Tonight weighs heavy on everything, man. If the Clippers can slip away and win tonight, we're good.
Oh yeah, they're good if they win tonight, because I think then you can actually rest Kawhi Saturday and give him another game off if his knee's really bothering him.
Yeah, if they lose tonight, I don't know, bro.
If they lose tonight, you have to bring him back, I think, Saturday, because it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs. Okay.
Come on, man.
Anyway, but this is the playoffs, man. All right. So then the two key games for Saturday came game threes. The Bucks and the Heat. The Bucks are without Giannis. Have you heard? Is he coming back for this game, or we don't know yet? A game time decision? I haven't looked.
I'm about to look now.
Okay, so the Bucks and the Heat. The Heat win game one. Giannis went out early in that game, and the Heat ended up taking game one. So really a surprise, but of course Giannis got hurt, similar to what
they're not saying anything about his return this year.
Yeah, if the Bucks don't have Giannis, they have to win this game. I think they have to win this game. They have to win one of these games in Miami. I could see them hold. It's tied 1-1. That's the good news. Is that they did win one without him.
I think the Bucks can win Saturday in Miami.
Yeah, I think the Bucks come out of this.
Close win, though.
I think they come out of this tied 2-2.
Yeah.
And if Giannis is healthy at that point, then it's a whole new series. It's tied 2-2. You got two games in Milwaukee, and I think if they come out of Miami 2-2, I think this series is gonna go 7. I think the series will go 7.
This one gonna go 7, and the series with the Knicks and Cavaliers, I really feel like that one's gonna go 7 too, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if that goes 7. And then also
feel that, bro.
Okay, and then the last game for Saturday, we'll do a look at it. Grizzlies and Lakers. We'll take a deeper look at it in our big show. But Lakers and the Grizzlies tied 1-1. I mean, it seems like they've been giving the Lakers a lot of time in between games. Usually it's only one game, but one day in between or day and a half. But, man, when did they play last? Was Wednesday? Thursday, Friday? They almost got 3 days off.
But the only reason they're doing it is because of the travel.
Yeah, but, man, that's not fair. But anyway, okay. But anyway, so Memphis and the Grizzlies. Does it matter if Ja's ever play, or are we just gonna go?
Nah, Flo. What you gotta understand is Ja is a big factor in all of it, man.
Right. I feel like he's not gonna be 100% even if he goes Saturday. I feel like he's gonna be limited a little bit. I feel like the hand's still gonna be sore. Did you see how he bent it backwards? It just bent back really badly. Nothing was torn, or it was the extras came back negative, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty sore. I think the Grizzlies need to win Game 3 to have a good feeling about themselves. Even if they lose Game 4, I feel like if they go down 2-1, and even if they don't have Ja, I feel like that's not a good sign. I think they got to win one in LA, and then you feel good. Even if you lose the next game, you feel good about yourself. 2-1, you're basically taking home court back. I feel like Game 3 is key for the Grizzlies. With or without Ja, they have to win Game 3 to feel good about themselves going forward in this series. And even if I think this game ends up going 7 because of the Ja Morant injury, and if he's out Saturday for sure, I think this series goes 7 and it ends up in Memphis for Game 7. What are your thoughts about that game tomorrow? I mean Saturday. Any thoughts?
Bro, that's man.
Yeah.
That's the first game in LA, man, and
right. No one in the chat right now, so.
Bro, if I'm the Lakers,
right.
I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I'm like my boy.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm like my boy. My boy said we need to go on and cook Dylan
Brooks. He was trash talking the Lakers.
Look, we need to pull out a grill and put it on there. And go on
hey, did you see when he was trash talking? Say he's old. LeBron was old. Did you see that? Hey, did you see First Things First when they were talking? Yeah. That was the greatest 5 minutes I've ever heard. They were talking to Nick Wright and they were like grilling him. He said, I've never heard anybody say that about LeBron. He's like, what are we talking about here? And he was getting all offended. He said, no one's ever talked about LeBron like that, that he's old and he wants him to get 40 and this and that and whatnot, that no one's ever gone after Michael Jordan like that, which is, I never heard anybody go after Michael like that in the locker room. They might trash talk on the court, but I've never heard him go after Michael Jordan in the locker room after a game. So anyway, it was funny. It was funny. Nick Wright was having a hard time. But
do you think the Lakers got a chance on Saturday night?
I think they got a shot.
Okay.
Because even if Ja comes back, Ja Morant is going to be, he's not going to be 100%. He's probably going to be somewhere around 70%. He's not going to be able to drive to the basket hard. He's gonna be a little tentative to do that. And then of course shooting, it may hamper his shooting. He's not a great 3-point shooter as it is. And so he's going to have to get some mid-range shots, maybe get a few layups. He's going to have to get other people involved more. Maybe be a decoy to drive to the basket and kick it out. But he's not going to be at 100%. And so I think even if Ja Morant plays, the Lakers got a shot at winning simply because Ja is compromised or may not even play. That's my opinion. Because Ja Morant, to me, is the closer for them. He's the guy at the end of the game, even if he's having a bad game, at the end of the game, you want the ball in his hands and he can create a shot, get a foul, close the game out if it's a close game. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that can do that, and he's the only guy on that team.
All right, Flo.
So what's the question? What's the question?
Let's cut to the chase, man.
We're gonna cut to the chase. What's the question?
Right now,
you got a question?
Who's going to the East and West Finals right now? Let's cut to the chase.
The finals?
Let's cut to the chase, man.
I already gave you my thing. You want me? You think I'm gonna change up now, or what? You think I'm gonna change it up? This is what I had, and I think I'm gonna 10 toes down, as Chris Broussard says.
Wrestling with something.
I had the Grizzlies and the Nuggets. I feel good about the Nuggets still. Let me see. What is the? Who does? Let me look at this bracket again. So I got to see who plays who in the bracket.
Pull the bracket up. So we can
you want to put it up? Okay, hold on.
Let
me find it. Hold on. Let me find it here. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second. Don't do that. Okay, let me try again. Hang on. Here we go. Now it'll come up. Give me a second. I'm trying. Hold up. Here it comes. I'm trying to bring it up. All right, so here we go.
I told you about that.
Okay, so here. Okay, so now I can tell you who I think. I still see the Nuggets coming up here and being in the Western Conference Finals. I think they can make it to the Western Conference on this bracket. If whoever comes out of here, I see them beating them. So I see the Nuggets winning either one of these games. And then over here, I had the Grizzlies coming out, but with Ja Morant compromised, the Lakers could squeak that series out. But right now, I'm going to say like the beam. Like the beam.
Hey. All right.
Hey, right now, I'm going to say because of Ja's health issues, I'm going to say it's going to be the Kings versus the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals right now.
What about your okay.
That's what I say right now.
Okay.
And then over here in the East, I see I'm going to still stick with the Bucks. I think Giannis has gotten hurt before, and he's come back and able to continue to go on. I still think it's going to be the Celtics and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to still go with the Celtics and the Bucks at this point. Okay. What do you say? What say you?
Bro.
Can you see it?
I'm definitely going to roll with the
Who comes out over here? Who comes out over there? Out of these teams, who comes out?
I'm going Phoenix.
Phoenix, okay. And what about down here? Who comes out over here?
I'm going Golden State.
You think Golden State's going to come back and beat the Kings? So they got to win today if they're going to win.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going
okay, so you say Golden State makes a comeback, and then they beat whoever comes out between the Grizzlies and the Lakers, and then make it back to the finals. So it'll be the Suns versus the Golden State? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see that at all.
Then I'm going to go.
What about in the East?
Who do you see? I'm going Bucks, man.
Bucks over here? Okay. And what about down over here in the bottom? Who do you see coming out over here?
I'm going 76ers.
You still got 76ers. So you got Bucks. I can see that happening. I still don't trust the 76ers. I don't trust James Harden to come out and have a great, another series after them, because they're going to end up playing the Celtics. I don't see him having a great series against the Celtics. The Celtics are going to be rested up. I think they're going to sweep the Hawks or have a gentleman sweep 5-1 or 4-1. And so I think they're going to be well rested for the 76ers. I think the 76ers are going to have a long series with the Nets, at least 6 games. I know that the Nets are down 3-0, but I think they're going to take Game 4, and they're going to push them to win Game 5, and I think that the 76ers got to go 6 games to put them away.
So, hey.
Yeah.
Man, I want to ask you a question. I don't know if right now is the perfect time to ask you this question.
Okay, just ask the question.
What does your faith tell you? Because we both believe in the word. We both believe in God.
Okay.
You know how teams pray, right?
Okay.
Let's talk that. Flo, it's been on me, and I've been wanting to ask you this.
Okay.
What do you say to a team that's down 2 or 3-0? But you believe in God, God, I know you're gonna do all these things. I mean, come on, man. That's been on my heart.
Oh man.
Come on, Flo. Come on, man. You got it. I know you got it.
Look, this
come on, man.
I know that the Warriors have a lot of guys in there who have some Christian background. So I know maybe that's why you're going for the Warriors. I think that's what I'm thinking. But I don't think God cares that much about a basketball game.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
I think that the Warriors have won quite a bit, and that they were able to project that to the people, and I think that's a good thing. They've been able to use their platform a little bit to project that kind of walk. And I'm not gonna say that God's gonna help them win. I think it depends on how you use your platform, and I know that the Warriors and a lot of teams especially I know Steph Curry, I think, is a man of faith for sure. I don't know anybody else that is on that team 100%. Maybe Klay Thompson is, but I know Steph Curry is. He's talked about it before. I don't know that it matters to God. I think it matters how you carry yourself while you're in the spotlight. Right. Correct. And so you do your best, you try, and I mean, it's hard for me to see that, because it's just a basketball game. In the end, it is their job, but at the same time, it's entertainment.
Oh, that's like I said, what happened. I'm working out. So Flo, what I be thinking about is like,
okay,
if you're the team chaplain for Golden State, now you down 2-0, right?
Right.
And then, like, what kind of work, what kind of message do you give to the guys? Like I was sitting there thinking about my brother counted all joy enter into what direst temptations.
Right.
They're trying to your patience, working patience and faith. So I'm looking at it from that aspect. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can look at it from a faith aspect completely, I think
maybe we can talk offline, but this was on my heart, and that's what I was just thinking about it.
No, I think you can definitely add some inspiration. We all know the famous fixing your eyes on Jesus, the perfecter of your faith, and so you can add a little inspiration. Even 1 Corinthians, it says, "Oh death, where's your victory? Oh death, where's your sting?" Right? But thanks be to God, He gives us His victory through Jesus Christ. Victory is kind of that key word, right? Right. And so you can look at it and say, "Hey, look, guys," but I don't know how many of them actually believe. But you can look, you can tell, you can say, "Hey, look, no matter what, we still got victory. Even if we lose this series, we lose this game." You can look at it from that kind of perspective. But I don't know that God necessarily cares who wins these games per se. Yeah. But how you carry yourself through the troubled times, I think that is a key. How do you make it through tough times, with your faith? I think that's something you can look at, but that's just me, my opinion.
I mean, man,
okay.
We'll talk more about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it more. Yeah, so that's it, man. I mean, we are, a lot of stuff going on in the NBA. Man, there's some good games, some good series.
We are in the nitty-gritty, baby.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah. So, man, I appreciate everybody. Please go be part of the Facebook group. Do all that good stuff. Hey, we appreciate 1,079 members in the Facebook group. So we appreciate you guys. I see some people contributing to the group page. I appreciate you posting stuff on there. That helps us out. Hey, I don't want to be the only one posting. I like it. I'm the only one posting. Canteen's not the only one posting. We have other people posting stuff. So
yeah, bro.
Share stuff on that page. We like talking sports, having a little fun, talking sports. Pass the time. Have a little
Saturday.
fun, a little trash talk, man. We'll go Saturday, have our show, talk a little NFL. Hey, there's a boxing match going on. Ryan Garcia and Tank. The fight Saturday. We can talk about the fight. Yeah, we'll talk about that fight. Yeah, you like Tank? I like Ryan. I like the King Ryan.
We'll chop it up Saturday.
We'll talk a little boxing Saturday, man. We'll chop it up. For sure. All right, man. Here we go. Let's keep grinding. For sure.
For sure, bro.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, we'll see you next time. We'll see you Saturday. Share this, like this, do all that good stuff. Help us out. Help us out, man. Help us out. Hey, we'll see you Saturday. We'll have a regular show Saturday. This is NBA special. NBA playoff special. We'll see you next time on The Bottom Line.
All right, bro. I'm out.
Have a good night.